Update, I got a special guest with me.
Hey y'all, Lorna Rosa here.
So today's hearing, defense is challenging the verdict, saying that under the law, there just wasn't enough evidence presented for a jury to convict Diddy of the Mann Act charge. Now, the headline moment came at the end of the hearing. The judge asked either side, do you have anything else left to say? And Diddy's lawyer, Alexandra Shapiro, who's very reserved, muted, speaks in a judicial tone, doesn't just throw around words like that. Well, at that moment, she didn't hold back, and she said, this is an embarrassment to the United States of America. Lauren, what did you think when you heard that?
I wasn't for sure in the beginning, but after some thought, I can't disagree with her.
What's left in this case, right? There is no sex trafficking. There is no coercion. There is no fraud. The only charge here is that 3 consenting adults went to a hotel and had a threesome, or 2 of them had sex and 1 watched. Why are we here is essentially the defense's point. Lauren, what were your other thoughts coming out of today?
I think some of the thoughts coming out of today were the prosecution is going to have to do a really good job of providing other cases that show that because Diddy did not benefit financially, he should be held in the way that he's being held and everything. That they really have to make this make sense at this point if they want the sentence to stick that they want.
Look, the prosecution is continuing to bring out the same stuff. After Alexandra Shapiro, Diddy's lawyer, gave her statement about this is an embarrassment, prosecution came back and their point was, but Judge, he was hitting. Judge, he was kicking. Judge, there was drugs. That's not what the Mann Act is about. The Mann Act is about transportation to engage in prostitution. The reason why I think Shapiro was saying it was an embarrassment, the reason why folks around this courtroom are thinking, what are we all doing here? 3 consenting adults go have sex in a hotel? What are we doing here?
Years ago was popping. Now, there's not really much more to elaborate on because, if you just following, plain English, they really breaking down what's going on. So I don't really have much to add to that. It's just so many people sent me this. And as I'm looking at the comments, I'm just astounded by how many people are saying things like, oh, y'all sure easily forgive. Y'all sure easily forget. Because now people are starting to see the BS in Puff's case. But because so many people want to see this man go to jail because of things that they've heard or because of what they feel, they don't care about justice. They just want to see this man go to prison. Oh, well, if he ain't do this, he probably locked up for something that he did another time, or he got away with this before and we heard he did that and we heard he did. Like, they really would like to see this man go to jail just because that's what they want to see him at. But I remind people, the same thing you want for somebody else can happen to you. So be mindful of the wishes that you place upon other people. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. If he don't belong in jail, let him go.